Hello, and thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Life is meant to be enjoyed. I wanted to jump on here quickly to just give you a little bit more of insight into authenticity for gentle resilience. I am revamping my website, so you will see that. Some pages will have website in progress. Some pages you'll obviously see are in progress as well. But I did promise to come back on here to share some of the services that I will be bringing back soon, and to invite you to share these with anyone you know who may be looking for speakers for their retreats, any women's conferences, any events around well-being that speak to authenticity, coming home to ourselves, things of that nature. I am first going to let you know what you will learn if you do bring authenticity for gentle resilience as a keynote to your event. The whole point of it is to help us to get comfortable in our skin again, not just verbatim, not just using buzzwords, but genuinely coming home to ourselves again. So we start first by taking a look at some commonly held ideas that don't actually resonate, that are not truly inherently our own values, our own goals, our own ideas, and just making peace with the fact that if they're here, whether they came from family, culture, or other, we are able to accept that they're here, maybe be present with the emotions that come up with that, any feelings of betrayal or anything that come with that. Make time and space for yourself to feel those and then release them. So some commonly held ideas, right? We kind of deconstruct those a little bit. Then we're going to look a little bit more about discovering your true voice. What is authenticity to you? Because it's not just getting things off your chest in the moment. It's not, saying what makes you feel good. It's what your true values are and how you truly express those in your life, how you genuinely live that, so that you're not feeling like you're betraying yourself or abandoning yourself in any situation you encounter. Then we talk about staying authentic and comfortable with it, despite how others may feel. So this is moving out of the inner self, the inner conversation, to now how we interact with the world and continue to hold that space for ourselves, continue to take up that space as we have and hold this ever-evolving new version of ourselves. Then we're going to look at what gentle resilience is. And not everyone likes the word gentle. I've often been told that people think I'm not assertive enough, not aggressive enough, that I should fight more. But my very, very firm belief is that gentle does not mean you cannot be fierce when you need to, but I think we only need to be fierce when we have to fight for boundaries. And I find that when you release words like fight and work and hard from your experience, gentle becomes easy. It's not actually a lack of confidence. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's being so comfortable with yourself and confident within that you don't need to demonstrate that outside. In some corporate settings, that is valued because that is how you get ahead and everything needs to be visible and provable. But if you are the one, everybody's fighting for a seat at the table, but if you understand the value of setting up your own table and inviting who you want to have a seat at that table, then you're not fighting for a seat at any table. And we talk about ways that you can do that in whatever world you're in. There are tiny ways and there are bigger ways depending on what situation you're in, and every step counts. And finally, we talk about discovering the community, the people you're inviting to that table. Community that genuinely celebrates your authenticity. In motherhood, they talk about a village, and every mother understands that village differently. For some people, it's people who will take care of her child for her while she goes and gets some me time. For others, it's, I don't need anybody else to take care of my child. I need people to help me take care of the other stuff. For most of us, whether we realize it or not, it is creating a village of people who may have different ideas, but one core common value we have is that we can live and let live. We don't need people advising us and adding to the pressure that we put on ourselves. We just want people around who can live and let live, hold space for us when we need it because they understand the load of motherhood. And that applies in so many ways. That is what you want from community. You don't need everyone to be exactly like you, but you need to have enough common values that would allow you to hold that space for each other without encroaching on each other's sovereignty. So we talk about how you can do that as well. So this talk is 45 to 60 minutes. I am mostly offering this talk remotely, unless it's a space where children are allowed, because I'm homeschooling and I am very much ever present with my daughter and I am mother first. But I do believe that my call is to bring this self-love to the world, because I truly believe that self-love is what overflows to make this world better. And with everything that's happening in the world right now, I very firmly believe that everything starts with a shift in energy. We all want to see things happen in the physical first, but we all know that's not how it starts. Anybody who believes in any form of spirituality knows you were born in spirit before you came out of your mother. And frankly, that is how everything is created in the world. It starts as an idea. That idea goes to your heart and it expands. Now, some things are born in your heart or your gut first. And you know that because most things that come out of your gut don't have words yet, but you feel the need to get it out there. Most of us who feel that we have a calling in the world, that is where it starts. Wherever it is born, it starts within and then creates a magnetic field that begins to attract all the things you need to make it real. And then you give birth to that idea, and then you grow that idea so that it is strong enough to stand in the world. And that is the energy of love that we are capable of putting into this world to heal all of the things that we see that we consider to be craziness. All of the negatives coming up in the world, for us to see them and therefore heal them. I really believe that healing ourselves is the path to that. So if this resonates with you for retreats, for events, for an audience that you have, and you're comfortable paying the rates, or you'd like to have a discussion about what your budget might be, I'm here. Feel free to reach out, and if this resonates, feel free to share this with others as well. You can visit my website. It is crystalmariesealy.com, all one word, no hyphens, crystalmariesealy.com. And you'll find more of the services that I offer there. Check out my books as well. Visit my YouTube channel. And the very first step, I think, to getting to know a speaker is hearing them, seeing if that energy really resonates with you and your audience. So I look forward to sharing my talk with you and yours. And I hope you have an amazing day. And whoever lands here, may it bring you peace. And one thing I always say is embrace what resonates and release what doesn't. There's a lot of noise out there on social media. If this is noise to you, filter it out. If this lands in your heart in a positive way, welcome. Have an amazing day. Bye.